After last week's video, we are ready to conquer the week. You get up in the morning, you pull up Todoist, and then what? Stay tuned to find out.
Distinctions for Life, helping you get what you really want in life with small changes that make a big difference.
Welcome to Distinctions for Life, where I help you get what you really want in life with small changes that make a big difference. I'm your host, Ron Davis. If you'd like more advice, go to my website at distinctionsforlife.tv. In last week's video, I showed you how I planned my week. You can check it out here, or there is a link in the description. The core output of that process is the daily list of to-do items. Now it's time to start your day. What do you do first? That is the key question when you start your day. Before I show you what I do, let me explain two key distinctions that shape my system. They each come from two books, and really mostly from the title of the books. And those books are The One Thing by Gary Keller and Own the Day by Aubrey Marcus. These books have a bunch of stuff in them, but the things that I took away are what I use daily. I look at my list and I ask this question: what one thing, if I got it done, would mean I own the day? When I review my daily to-do lists, I pick one item that answers that question. That is my one thing for the day, and I give it a special tag in Todoist. All right, so I have my to-do list, and then I scroll through it. Mostly I'm just looking at the P1s here until I find what is going to be my one thing task. And I do this, click it, and I'm going to just click up here, say at day one thing. Boom. I have now set one thing on that if I get that video capturing done. Which is kind of ironic. Okay, let's be real. I often have more than one thing. Kind of depends on the size of the one thing. For instance, on Saturdays, I have a task to upload this week's video, and that is tagged one thing. But it only takes a few minutes because all the parts, the video, the thumbnail, and the description, are already created. I just have to upload them. So I often have another one thing for Saturday. While I'm doing this review of my list, I take time to set some priorities for each item. This allows me to sort them by importance. Well, mostly. I'll talk about a quirk in Todoist in a minute. Here's my general principles when assigning priorities. P1, needs to happen today. P2, I want it to happen today. P3, if I've got free time, do this. P4 or none. Why is this here again? That last one generally makes me either get rid of the item or assign it a priority. If an item is in there with no priority, it is probably because it just got added. Also, you can assign priorities anytime, including when you enter the item and when you are planning your week. Now you can sort your today view by priority and start working down from the top. Let's talk about Todoist's sorting quirk. No matter how you choose to sort your today view, items that have a time assigned to them are going to sort at the top, which means if you have priority 2 or 3 or even none items in your list, but they have a time, they're going to be listed above the priority ones. And this can be a significant problem if you have a lot in your calendar for the day. Which brings us to, it's easy to get distracted by smaller, easier, but not as important tasks if they are there to see. And this is why I created a Todoist filter called One Thing. Then I set that as my start page. And that is this. And so now it shows my one thing here, and then these are all my P1s that go with it. All right, good. I'll put the code for that in the description below, but it basically shows my one thing tasks at the top and then all my P1s at the bottom. And this removes the distractions from all the other items. If you have decided that you're going to actually schedule every task or blocks of time in your calendar, this is when you'd add things to your calendar. Once this is done, you can get to work. It shouldn't take very long, no more than 5 minutes every day. Question of the day: what is your one thing today? Maybe it is implementing this awesome time leadership system. And next week, I'll be talking about how to track your progress and the tools that I use to automate this process as much as possible. I know this is a shallow description. Leave your questions below and I will try to answer them. If you want deep one-on-one mentoring in this system, check out my mentoring program at distinctionsforlife.tv/mentor. Thanks for watching today. If you liked what you saw, give me a thumbs up. This channel is all about helping you get what you really want in life with small changes that make a big difference. Until next time, I'm Ron Davis. Go create something. Hello, I'm Ron. That is the key question to when you start. Okay, let's be real. I often have more than one thing. Like the thing that's one